He's awesome. He's a stud. There was a 10% champion boost on. That is it. That is all that was on him. Hey, welcome back to the channel. All right, it's time for my first war with Relax. They do a 2 BG system, which means that although they do win a lot of their wars, they are in tier 2. I missed a couple because of personal reasons, but I'm back and I'm excited to be in it. I've been assigned path 4. This is very different than what I'm used to. I'm taking just a path. I just have it and I need to figure it out. And I've realized quickly, I don't have a lot of 6 stars that are built for path 4, which is going to be totally fine. Got to use some very cool other options. And starting off, I mean, I've got a maxed out rank 5 Nick Fury. So going up against this Void, against this steady build up here, and long distance relationship, I'm not concerned about it at all. I'm not even going to remove suicides. I'm only going to be using him for 1 fight. So we're just going to go in. I'm going to 5-hit combo. I'm going to end in light. I'm going to land heavies when I can, when it makes sense, and just basically zerg this fight down. I'm not concerned about it. I'm not worried about it at all. Fury is going to have plenty of firepower to get this over with, as you're seeing. And he's even purifying, right? He purifies the non-damaging debuffs of the opponent when you knock the opponent down. So he's a great option for this fight. Not concerned about it, not worried about it. This could have been a 6-star rank 3, still would not have been worried about it. Maybe it would have gotten me to take suicides off. I'm not so sure about that though, because I knew that we'd be getting to the second life and that's what would be taking care of it anyway. So Void's down, feeling good, not nervous at all. In fact, getting to head into my favorite fight, or one of them. It's one of my top 2 favorite fights of this war. Wanted to point out a teammate of mine did go in first, kind of struggled a little bit, was able to take a little bit of life off, and I was like, actually, I think Dragon Man's going to handle this very well. Not even going to try to use his slow, right? Daredevil, Netflix would or Hell's Kitchen would probably purify it, so it wouldn't land anyways. And then he's got this crumbling armor and this footloose. And my thought on it was, you know, this kinetic transfers was, I'm going to play this very passively, which I think is a very smart way to play Dragon Man anyway. You play very passively, and you're going to let his huge power gain, power charge build up there, and you're going to be throwing those SP3s. Because of the kinetic transference and of course the footloose there, I really don't want Daredevil getting a lot of power, so I'm just going to hit into his block whenever I can and push him back. If I needed to, I would intercept and push him back that way, but that would be giving him even more power. But as you can see, we're 30 seconds into this fight. I'm about to hit my SP3. I haven't even landed a hit yet. And even better, because of the way it's worked out, he's just not getting to his first bar of power. So we're going to let him throw his specials and then let the unstoppable and the evade wear off. There we go. And we're going to throw our SP3. Remember, you're going to go unblockable and unstoppable with Dragon Man. So I'm just going to run right in, bash into him. If he hits me, fine, I'll have time to block, or I'll be unstoppable so I can just keep going and get this damage going here. So here we are. And remember, when they're cornered, that's where you're seeing the cornered pop up there, and the passive in the upper right corner, I'm doing even more damage. He built his way to his SP2, but now I have 3 of those power charges. So we're getting power very fast. Plenty of ability and time to just wait this out. I saw the opening for the intercept. That's not really necessary, but I went for it. I think I was hoping to kind of end it after this SP3 if I needed to, but the fight was going so smoothly. I was not worried about it in the slightest. So gonna go in, get a little damage in. I remember thinking that this was gonna end it, and unfortunately it does not. But here's what I wanted you to see. See, we took a hit, but we're unstoppable. So we're totally fine. It is very safe. It is very safe, let's put it that way. So now we're just gonna wait out the footloose again, and this fight is clearly over. It's clearly over. Oh, and the other thing I forgot to mention, Dragon Man can be armor broken, but when he is, he places a degeneration on the opponent. So it actually worked out to my benefit. It was awesome. I was really pumped up on that fight. You know, a couple people thought like this might be a trouble fight for us. But Dragon Man, the massive power gain, playing him patiently, and then when it's time to go, you go with him. You know, like you're breathing fire, like you're a dragon. That's how you do it. At least that's how I imagine dragons would do it. Let's put it that way. This next fight, you know, this is just this fight against Claire. She is going to be nullifying the power gains. This fight's going to take quite a while, but she is, she's going to be throwing her bleeds there, right, with the SP1 and the heavy. And so I just brought in Dragon Man. He could handle it. He was going to help me get through the lane. So we're actually going to speed this up because this is going to take a little while. And there's no reason to sit here and watch Dragon Man do a bunch of 5-hit combos over and over. So I'll see you on the other side. All right, so we've got Claire cornered here. Going to finish her off with that SP1. Again, a lot of 5-hit combos over and over. Not really much to see there. Just utilizing the dual immunity of Dragon Man. Then next, this one was really fun for me, bringing in Sasquatch. He's been placed on defense since the day I rank 3'd him. So now I'm actually getting to use him. He was going to be absolutely perfect for this fight with his staggers. And then this crumbling armor. He's actually armor break immune. So beautiful thing, beautiful thing. Obviously, Silver Surfer could potentially be applying armor breaks, but being armor break immune means that's not going to happen. I don't need to worry about that. So in this one, we're really just going to get the ruptures up. We're going to refresh them if we can. Throw the SP2s to detonate. This is an rank 2 Surfer. I really don't think this fight would be much different if this was a rank 3. But here we go. We're going to be going in, parry, landing the staggers, which is helping us build our power as well. So it has a dual purpose there. And we're starting to get a few ruptures on. I think I'm going to end up throwing the SP2 just because that's the way it's going to work out, which is fine. I mean, we're doing plenty of damage. I didn't even remove suicides for this fight. There's only 2 ruptures, right? So there wasn't a lot of them for him to detonate with that SP2, and he often doesn't crit anyway. But that's fine. That's not why he was brought in. He was brought in for this fight and his armor break immunity. And if I play it right here, well, it looks like I wasn't able to, and that's fine. Yep. Oh, no, I did. Good. I was able to refresh the ruptures with the SP1, and then now I'm just going to build to the SP2. I see how much damage we've done, so I'm not really sweating it or worried about it. We're not even going to get to the Wrath of Tanarak. SP2 fight is over and done. Sasquatch did his job. Really excited about it. It's fun to just use him. He is a good champion. He's a very good champion, and this is a great fight for him with his armor break immunity there. And then moving on to the other fight with Dragon Man, where Dragon Man's just showing his worth here. This is Stun and Reflection, Polka Dot Power, Stun Vulnerability. Usually this would be a real issue because we're not placing any of the debuffs. However, the damaging debuffs, however, Dragon Man's still going to gain his power. I mean, that's really what this war video is about here, is Dragon Man, how good he is and how you can utilize his power gains. He has an Incinerate off the SP2, which we're not going to be able to use against Cosmic Ghostwriter, right? Cosmic Ghostwriter is Incinerate immune. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I'm just going to be holding block. I'm going to let Cosmic Ghostwriter hit into me unless I choose to intercept him. I was feeling pretty good. He was playing aggressively, so I felt good about the backdraft intercept there. But we're going to do this, going to bait the SP1 as much as possible and just let the power charge do its thing, and then throw our SP3s and just do everything we can to make sure we don't have an accidental parry, right? That's the worst on these nodes, is when you accidentally parry. So just gonna be holding block. Cosmic Ghostwriter hits into my block, no big deal. Throwing the SP3 here and gonna go in and just do as much damage as we possibly can with this cornered buff up. You see we're unstoppable, we're unblockable. We've got the 3 power charges going here. I'm going to do my best. I think at this point he goes a little conservative. I remember there was a point in the fight where he does, and we end up pushing him to the SP2. I don't remember if it's here or the next cycle through. But again, I'm totally fine with this. I'm completely content. Look how quickly we're getting back to a 3rd bar of power and how much damage we're taking off for each SP3 cycle. Let's see, he's at 71%, and we're going to throw our SP3. Let's see where he ends up when we're done with this cycle here after we've rushed in and done our damage with the cornered passive on him. We've already taken off 9% health just with the SP3 alone. Have the 3 power charges again, and 52%. That's not bad for a fight where, we're not even supposed to be gaining power at all. We're not even supposed to be gaining power because we're not placing a damaging debuff. But we're doing pretty good here. He took care of our power charge there, but again, it's fine. It's really not a big deal. It's just going to prolong the fight a little bit, And we're already getting our power charge back. SP3 again. And it's really just gonna be this: rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. I was busy looking at the power charge. I don't remember if we got to the SP2 or not from Cosmic Ghostwriter, or if that's coming up. Just gonna block that, and feeling good about this fight. And that's just the power of Dragon Man. And any champion that has these massive, massive power gains, but then he has the ability to really make it work with his damage dealing capabilities when you've got them in the corner. And look at that quick close. He's awesome. He's a stud. There was a 10% champion boost on. That is it. That is all that was on him. He was running suicides and a 10% green boost, and Dragon Man just takes care of the rest. Thank you so much for watching. Hit me up in the comment section if you have anything about Dragon Man or anything else you're seeing in this. I really appreciate it. Take care. I hope you either learned something, were entertained, or even better, a little bit of both. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.